Hey you guys, I hope you're doing really well. So today's video is going to be kind of a K-beauty try-on haul, if you will. We've got skincare and makeup, so what's going to happen today is I will be testing out some of this makeup on camera. A lot of this, let me think about it. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing I'm going to use today that I haven't already used off camera, so I wouldn't call this a first impressions whatsoever, but I just thought you guys might want to see some of these products in action. And then tonight, few hours from now when I'm getting ready for bed, I'll turn the camera back on and I'll use the skincare that they sent me so we can talk about all of the above. I've already primed my eyes. We're going to go ahead and do shadow, and for that I'm going to be using these Chica y Chico eyeshadow palettes. They're both pretty neutral. I want to do something really chill because the lip color that I'm working with today is really bold, and it's kind of a lip color or a lipstick style of product that I've been wanting to try for a long time, so I really want that to be the star of the show, if you will. So I'll probably just be mixing a few colors from these palettes on my brush. I will tell you right out the gate that I'm pretty impressed with the texture of these. I feel like they're really nice. I don't find them to be chalky or anything along those lines. They go on really smooth. They're nice and pigmented. What more can you ask for in a good performing eyeshadow? So I'm going to start off with a fluffy brush. This is the JH. Oh, my eyes are getting old. This is the JH something or another. I will leave it down below. My eyes are getting too tired for this. I'm actually going to mix this center kind of nude color with this kind of peachy shade right here. And we're just going to work this in the crease. I'm going to kind of do this downward motion that I always do when I start my eyeshadow. I find that that helps create a flattering shape for me. So I don't know if you guys can tell, number one, I'm very pale today because I'm just trying to approach a little bit more of a minimalist, chill beauty routine, especially in light of my more recent upload, which is for the Broken Beauty series. After I kind of figured out how much money and time I'm spending on my beauty routine, it was a big wake-up call for me because it just doesn't really make me happy to spend either all my money or on my time on it. All that being said, I'm a lot more pale, so it's hard for me to tell personally what the big difference is actually going to equate to, but I changed my setup. I used to have these really big whiteboard, like foam board panels on either side of my desk as like bounce boards for light, but I'm actually condensing my entire setup down to something a little bit more manageable because it's just, once again, too much effort. I'm kind of not into the fact that all this high production stuff kind of skews the reality of what I look like, what my skin looks like, what my products look like, so I can't use natural daylight the way that I want to, so the best thing I can do is try to tone down the production value a little bit with lighting. But also, I am getting rid of this vanity behind me. This has been a long time coming. You guys have seen me do purges, and I don't want all this makeup in my house anymore. I've said it 1,000 times. And one of the things I'm most excited about is getting a new vanity, because this what I have behind me, which is like the standard, you know, Beauty Guru starter kit, lighted mirror, Alex Jors thing, I just don't like it. It's not my style at all. So I actually have this vintage makeup vanity lined up that I gotta get over here. I gotta get all my stuff organized, but when it's done, it'll either be my new backdrop, I'm not sure yet, or I'm gonna have a completely different backdrop and the vanity will be somewhere else, but no matter where it ends up, I will show you. I'm just really excited about it. So now that I got that down as a transition, I'm actually gonna take this shade right here and work that a little lower in the outer corner in the lower crease. So one thing I will say about these colors I'm working with is they kind of have a pinky peachy undertone to them, which I personally really like, as opposed to a orange or like a red or like a super warm color. I've told you guys before, I don't really think those super warm shades flatter me very much. But you give me something in the pink family. I don't want it to be like stark pink. Like soft brown from MAC is a good example, and that's actually what this reminds me of, is a deeper soft brown dupe, but I think I like it a little bit more because of how much deeper it is. It's just got a nice rosy tone to it, and because I'm so pale especially, it just works with my natural skin tone. I think so, at least. I'm not going to put a lot of this color on because there is another shade that I want to kind of deepen up. But yeah, they work really nice. I'm not having any trouble blending them out. I think if you like neutrals and you like a more natural kind of skin tone but better eye look and you're around my complexion, you're really gonna like these shades. And on a smaller brush, I'm gonna take this color right here. I don't actually think I own anything like this color. I'm excited to see how it works out. Ooh, so it's almost like a rose color, like a burnt, like a muted. Actually, you know what this reminds me of is that color we're seeing like everywhere right now. I see this in a lot of design. I see this on a lot of clothes. It's kind of like a burnt sienna color. I really like it. Once again, I don't think I actually own anything like this. I'm trying really hard to think if that's true. I'm just gonna soften this up. Next, I'm going to take this bone shade right here in the center just to kind of lighten up that inner corner. I haven't really been into a kind of frosty thing. Maybe a satin at the very most. Those kind of like chrome, glittery eyeshadows. I'm not really into that anymore. I think I use the same lid color over and over again now that I think about it. I probably use the same makeup over and over again. You guys know, I keep it pretty simple these days. So next I'm actually gonna take this liner. This is the McQueen New York Waterproof Pencil Gel Liner. So this is not jet, like pigmented inky black, which is actually good because it's not what I want. I'm actually just gonna use it to kind of create a little bit of a line out here in the outer corner, and I don't want it to be too harsh. So this color for that is ideal. I like how sharp this thing is, like right out the gate. It's gonna make creating this line or this wing in the outer corner super easy to achieve. I'm so tired today, you guys. I'm exhausted. So I'm gonna take this liner. I'm looking down into a mirror. I can't ever get this mirror close enough to my face. It's so frustrating. And I'm just gonna pull I taught a little bit. Good thing about doing liner this way is it seriously does not matter if you get that line on perfect because you're just going to smudge it out anyway, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Really, for the most part, unless I'm doing a full-blown like cat eye and the cat eye is the focus of the eye look, I just don't really care to have a super harsh eyeliner up here. The main goal is for it just to hide my lash band. This is really easy to manipulate. It glides on really well too. It doesn't skip. Eyeliner is one of those things that I feel like once you find a good one, you stick with it. And I have been pretty guilty of only using more expensive eyeliners because I'm fortunate enough to get them in PR, but as someone who is pretty interested in taking in a lot less PR, eventually getting it down to almost none, I need to find eyeliners that work well, that are affordable, because, like I said, I'm trying to get that beauty budget down. I'm going to use this tight line. Yeah, I like these rosy tones on the eye. Pretty into that. So on top of trying to go more budget friendly with my makeup and skincare routine, I'm also pretty heavily considering going cruelty free, but that's going to be a slower process because I'm not going to throw everything I own out. I just don't think that's smart either. I mean, everything I own that I'm keeping, I've been slowly decluttering and getting rid of most of my stash for a while, you guys know. But the things that I still have and I'm still using, I'm not willing just to throw all completely out. So I'm going to turn the camera off and do my lashes, and I will be right back. So I already started applying this before I turned the camera on like a ninny. This is the McQueen New York Triple Coverage Perfect Cushion with SPF 35. I've just done the bottom half of my face so far. One thing about this stuff that I will tell you I was really surprised about when I first tried it, I think it was about 2 weeks ago, is that you need such a small amount of this to cover. It doesn't even make any sense. And it feels really hydrating on the skin. So I've tried a few cushion foundations and I like them a lot because I feel like what they do great, and this is what I love about any foundation, is they provide a good amount of coverage, but the formula is really thin, like hence the cushion. And I find this to be no exception. It covers beautifully. I'm really fair right now, as you guys can tell. This is the color number 23 Natural, and it works really great on me at my natural skin tone. Like, I don't know if you can see, it's really glowy on the skin as well. It smells nice, but it's not overpowering. I don't really particularly love fragrance in my complexion products when it can be avoided, but this doesn't bother me at all. It's very light and fresh, and it's really quick and easy. Like, putting this all over my face and blending it out is taking me maybe like 3 minutes. I want to try more of these kind of cushion products. I know we have a lot of them here in America, but if I'm not mistaken, it feels like K-Beauty, like this is one of their kind of signature products that they're putting out. It's not settling into any lines. The finish of it is really radiant. I don't know, I really like this. You don't need a lot. So out of the box that I was sent, I got quite a few products. And like I told you, I've been testing them off and on. This is the one that I might like the best, if I had to say so far. It's just a really solid product. So I'm going to turn the camera off, finish up the rest of my complexion, and we will do lips and cheeks on camera. Got some goodies from them. The lip is the thing I'm like weirdly most excited about, so be right back in a few. So I'm just going to do my lower lash line, and I'm gonna use these colors from the Night Drink palette by Chica y Chico. And what I'm going to do is the same thing I do every time I do my lower lash line, is take a small brush and just connect the outer corner of my lower lash line to my upper corner of my upper lash line. Why can I say that? I'm going to connect the outer corner. Good Lord, I told you I'm tired. I'm going to take the most epic nap ever when I finish this video. So as far as this foundation is concerned, I'm gonna call it a foundation, but for all I know, it could actually be a BB cream. I'm just really impressed with it. It played well with my concealer and my cream contour. It's sitting nicely. Wow, look how harsh these shadows are now. Ooh! Like I said, I usually have bounce boards right here that stop the shadows. Holy crap. That's bananas. But yeah, my powder's blended really well on top of it. I just set my face the way that I always do. My skin is always a little bit more oily in the summer, so we'll have to see how long this foundation lasts on me, but not a whole lot of foundations have just immaculate staying power on me during the summer, except for like a full-blown matte foundation. But if I'm being honest, you guys, I don't really mind it when I turn a little greasy. I kind of like it. Next, I'm going to take this deeper shade that I used in my outer corner on a smaller brush, and I'm just going to put that in the outer corner of my lower lash line. This is that shade I told you guys I don't think I have anything quite similar to. I like it. I like these kind of like mauvey wine, but not red colors, because they just bring some life to the face on me without, you know, like if I were to go in with like an orange or something like that, it would just be too much. So this is kind of right what I'm looking for. For blush, I'm going to use the Chica y Chico Rosy Bonfire number 4. I love the names of their stuff. This looks like it has a highlighter and a blush. I already know this is going to be way too dark for me. The way I have found that I like to use this is to really kind of focus most of this and a little bit of this, because I like the color that it turns and it blends really nice. Very pigmented blush, as you can tell. I'm going to blend this out a little bit. So don't mind this weird lip liner. I don't have a lip liner from Stylevana, but I'd love to try lip liners from this line, which is what I'm doing my lips with. This is the line Corinco, and they sent me 2 different shades. This one here is number 5. My eyes are going, you guys. It's just a red, but it's kind of a nice, like, satiny finish red. It's really pretty, but what I'm really drawn to is this. This reminds me, I see these like all over Instagram, like when the Korean girls do their makeup, they have like these really pretty like matte lips that are kind of like a corally red shade, but it applies like a stain and it looks really neat and pretty and fresh. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I've applied a little bit of lip liner around my lips because the way I want to try to apply this is just by pressing it. So I'm applying this like a stain, which is a really cool feature of this product. You can wear it like a regular lipstick. I've tried these off camera a few times, and the one thing I like about this one, sorry, I'm trying to blend it out while I talk, is it fades really nice on the lips and just kind of makes them look like really natural. And so it's not so apparent that your lipstick came off. So I definitely don't know how this is reading on camera, but in person, it just kind of looks like I have a natural kind of rosy flush to my lips, almost like I just ate a popsicle. I don't know, I feel like it's really pretty for spring. It's something I think that you would enjoy if you just kind of want to do a really light, fresh face and a bold lip, but you don't want something too fussy. It's very outside of my comfort zone, but I do like it, and it literally feels like I have nothing on my lips. It's like the product goes on the lips, leaves the pigment, and then just kind of like disappears. It's really weird. So that is the makeup part done. I will be back in a few hours to do the skincare portion, which I'm very excited for because I like putting makeup on and all that good stuff, but nothing feels better to me than taking it off. So I will be back in just a little while. Oh, hello. So I've had this makeup on for about 6 hours now, and I took a nap and everything, so I'm very shocked my eyelashes are still on. I'll take some of this makeup off now. Obviously, we are not in my bathroom, so I'm gonna have to kind of get up, go rinse, show a little bit of using the product because I like to give a sense of like what the texture is, what it smells like, how it applies to the skin, but I don't have a sink in here, so we're gonna have to get creative. So the first thing I'm going to use is the Heimish All Clean Balm. It says clean and comfortable beauty. Intensive cleansing balm. I've been using a cleansing balm to clean my skin for a while. I don't know if you can tell, I've already used it a couple of times. Comes a little spoon. It smells a lot like, if you guys have ever used the Elemis cleansing balm, that's what it smells like to me. So I just use cleansing balms to take my makeup off. Highly recommend not using a makeup wipe. Oh, this is it right here. Hurts so bad. Look how big it is. Holy crap. Feels really nice. I'm so tired. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just, like I said, went back to yoga. And I do hot yoga. And I don't know if you guys have ever done hot yoga, but it's like no joke. It's rough. So I think my body is just trying to readjust to all the exercise, which I desperately needed because, like I said, I was not doing really well for the past month. Alright, so this is pretty much all broken down. I'm gonna go rinse my face off really quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, so that's all my makeup off. Look at my shame. Not even funny. So I'm gonna give the cleansing balm a 10 out of 10. Would smash. Well, do smash because I like it. Next, I'm going to do the sheet mask. This is the Pure Derm Charcoal Collagen Mask. Obviously, I haven't tried this one yet because it's just the only one I have. And I wanted to do it on camera with you guys. I wonder if it's going to be black. I've never done a charcoal sheet mask before. I'm interested in this. It matches my robe. See you guys in 15 minutes. Okay. I'm just gonna give this a second to work into my skin. I like this. I kind of thought because it was a charcoal mask, it was gonna burn. I wish it would burn this some. Some charcoal or detox or purifying masks irritate my skin, and I don't feel like this one did at all. It's really hydrating, really cooling. It doesn't really smell like anything. Like I get like a hint of something, but not really. Now I'm going to apply the Is-Tree Clear Skin BHA Toner. I love when K-beauty brands do like these clear lobottles. Like they almost look like refreshing, like I want to drink it. Just me? Okay. Kind of smells like something. Like, all of the skincare stuff is very, very mildly fragranced, if at all. Good Lord. The thing's gotten bigger just since I woke up this morning. Oh, come out. Rat bastard. Good thing they sent me all this tea tree crap, because as you can see, my skin really needs it. I'm getting breakouts in like weird places, like right here. Do you see this? I think it's from wearing my mask. My out in public mask, you know what I mean? It has Centella asiatica extract in it. Water and glycerin are the top 2 ingredients. Willow bark extract, sodium hyaluronate. Oh, licorice root extract, aloe leaf extract. I don't know, man. This stuff seems pretty solid. I will have to use this a little bit longer to give you a final answer, but I think I like this. So this is the one that I'm like most excited about. This is the Iunic Daily Serum Trial Kit. And when you open it, there's 3 little bottles and they're so cute. So this little kit has the Propolis Vitamin Synergy Serum, which I believe, from what I understand, is like a vitamin C. There is a Tea Tree Relief Serum and a Rose Galactomyces Synergy Serum. So I looked it up, and briefly it seems like the objective of the Rose Galactomyces is like a hydrating one. And then, like I said, vitamin C and then acne control. I need help with my breakouts, so I'm going to use this tea tree one today. Oh, it's like oh, no, okay. It's like water, but a little thicker, like a little bit. You can tell that there is some chemical compound in here that makes it not completely liquid, but it's not thick or goopy at all. Oh, should I do like Instagram status? Please get rid of this breakout. Doesn't really feel like anything is on my skin. It feels a little sticky, and I think that's from this, but the Paula's Choice one makes my skin feel a little sticky also. It's not so bad that it would bother me at all. Like, putting makeup on it wouldn't be an issue, but there's a tiny tacky sensation. But like I said, the Paula's Choice one does that too. So in terms of it being a dupe, that is very similar to the other one as well. And then the last item I have here is the Benton Deep Green Tea Lotion. It says the Benton Deep Green I'm so tired. It says the Benton Deep Green Tea Lotion is a light moisturizer enriched with green tea from Baseong, which is the most famous tea producing area in Korea. The lotion replenishes, moisturizes, soothes, and freshens while leaving skin healthy and clear. Oh, and it's dermatologist tested. That's cool. Try this out. Doesn't smell like anything. Ooh. Oh, this is nice. This feels really, really nice. I'm trying to think if I've ever used a green tea skincare product before. And I want to say no, I have not. So, that is all. So we did the cleansing balm, the sheet mask, the toner, the Tea Tree Relief Serum from Iunic, and the Benton Deep Green Tea Lotion. I really like the way this lotion feels. It's really lightweight also. So if you have super oily skin, I feel like this would work really well for you because it's really absorbing super fast into my skin. My skin feels really soft and it looks pretty glowy. I don't know if you can tell on camera. I'm practically beaming. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.